Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. Does that work as a headline? It's a bit obscure, isn't it? Maybe people will see that though and think, I don't know what that means. I'm going to check that out. If that was you, thanks for coming. The man I'm talking about is the Russian ambassador to Turkey, of course, dearly departed. Yesterday on Al Jazeera, they were just showing this video. Heaps. That's him there. This guy's yelling about stuff after putting holes in this guy. And he was lying there, twitching, dying. And then they thought, obviously, overnight, they sort of thought to themselves, was it a bit much? So today when they talked about it, he's a blur. He's gone blurry. You can't rewrite history, Al Jazeera. Hello? Anyway, I thought that was a weird choice to just show that again and again. Not really that Christmassy for anybody involved. And saying that, however, I was impressed by some of the gunman's last words. I mean, not so much the whole, God is great, Allah is great. Not so much that sort of stuff, and this is for Aleppo and all that. I wasn't really a fan of all that stuff. However, he also said this. And that, I think, I've often said that going to, when you're at a party and you've probably had one or two too many and you're really having a good time and whoever you went there with has suggested to you that it might be time to make a graceful exit and you turn around and you say, only death will take me out of here. Well, I haven't actually ever, but I'm thinking about the next time that happens, keeping that in my pocket and just pulling it out. Because somehow it's not quite as aggressive if you hold it up as written words than just shout it in a blurry, drunken way. I might be wrong about that. Hey, Christchurch, I'm sorry, I'm not paying for your church. For those of you watching from other places in the world, previously when there were pictures of Christchurch, they would have put a big pointy thing in the picture somewhere. That was the Christchurch Cathedral. It's an Anglican cathedral. So it's not even... as far as... all religions obviously made up fairy stuff, based on fairy tales. But, like the Church of England, Anglicanism, that was even made up out of a made up one. Like the king went, I like divorcing people and then marrying other people, so I'm going to have my own church. So it's as made up religions go, it's right up there with Scientology, I would say. And so, no, you don't get any public money to rebuild your silly building. I don't care how much of a landmark it is. Do it yourself. Get your insurance. Have a collection, do whatever it is you weirdos do, and rebuild your own pointy building. You can't have my money. Whatever the amount, if the government decides to give you some money to do it, I would like them to take my percentage of that out of it and give it back to me, please. Build my own pointy building. Finally, Theresa May. It's been an interesting year for you. Neat that you've got to be the PM and everything, but you must be getting sick and tired by now of having to try and explain how the Brexit's going to work to other people. Here she is this morning, appearing before the Brexit Select Committee, who just seem to be sitting there asking boring technical questions about exactly when the Brexit's going to happen and exactly how it's going to happen. She's starting to get those Trump-style... I really think that being the leader of a country is not conducive to a good night's sleep. That's what I'm starting to think there. Or indeed, working on a network breakfast show, perhaps, either. Still, only one way to go. That's right. Thank you for having me up your Periscope. Penultimately, I will see you back here for the final one tomorrow.